What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to What's Up Wednesdays, the professionals of the Roundtable, always brought to you by Healing Your Way, who, by the way, you can find on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, TikTok, Instagram, all of the places. As always, if you like the podcast, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share with all of your friends. Today we are joined by...
Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Danny Cohen, the acupuncturist at the Healing Your Way, the Holistic Health Center here.
Always love having you on, just a wealth of knowledge. So today we are talking about health suggestions for the winter months, which winter seems to be rolling in real quick. It's already freezing cold outside. How are you faring?
So basically, you are correct. It's rolling from falls to winters. We still integrated between falls a little bit into the winters, but based on the reflection of Asian calendar and the Western calendar. So when does winter begin? It's early November marked the beginning of winter in East Asia. Reflects the energetic change in the nature, declining warmth, slower plant growth, and quieter activity for both human and animal. December 21 to 22, usually that's the winter solstice, mark the official astronomical beginning of winter in the West. The point of the shortest daylight, that's when we roll the clock, right? So December 1st marked the start of meteorological winter based on consistent climate pattern. But in nature, begin in winter in early November, but winter is officially recognized around late December in Western astronomy. Practically, human experience winters affect from November through February. So that's the beginning of the winter.
Winter's seems like it stretches on forever. I feel like it never ends once it starts. How do we survive?
So here today, the topic is to understand what can we do, what type of routine that we're going to be doing to help ourselves to go through this winter a lot easier without having to deal with sickness and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So starting in the morning, we say warm and wake the bodies by drinking ginger tea. This ginger tea will actually almost like a superfood and energetically warm up. I not only use ginger tea, sometimes it's good to have a pot of astragalus. It's a huang qi in term of Chinese herbal prescription. This is really good for hydration and promote the digestion. Remember, there's winter time engaged with what? It dealing with kidney integrated with cold, that is water in term of the Oriental medicine itself. Again, in the morning, take about 5 to 10 minutes in the sun to get that mood boosting effects.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, if you don't or you cannot go out to get that first 5-10 minute, vitamin D is important. So boost the morale and also boost the mental state. Best way to start off by warm breakfast like oatmeal, eggs. Congee is a type of vegetable that you can find it from Chinese traditional or Asian traditional. That's to keep the energy steady, support the spleen. Spleen, we look at the spleen. Spleen is the energy of the spleen need to be keep up. Otherwise, it will affect our gut system. It's get really cold easily. And always remember, lay up, especially neck and lower back, because these are the entry point that you can get sick by uh, the upper neck and lower back. You exposes that your body can weaken. We call this cause kidney energy, kidney vital energy. There's this kidney chi energy. Uh, yeah, and also cold can affect the stress morale also.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we tend to uh, cold considering us fear. It's a fear, like we worry, we have fearness. So that fear affecting the kidney and the bladder itself.
Yeah.
So during the day, any questions so far?
Not as of yet.
Okay, during the day, we call strengthen body and boost the immunity. This eating warm meal like soup, stew, cooked veggies, and it's not a good idea to have raw like salad. You know, you can keep salad to a room temperature. Let it sit there, bring it to room temperature if you don't like it, like cooked veggie. But definitely suggested cooking is the best part. It's this is help promote the digestion a lot easier and preserve the young energy. When we say young energy, is that it we when it's cold, it remember the idea of yin and yang imbalances, right? When it's become cold, the yin overtake the yang. That caused cold body, affected the gut system, affected the immune system. All this. So keep in mind also, beside eating good protein, fish, bean, and meat in general, these are warm because protects the immune system or boosts the immune system. We call this building the energy of the vital energy or chi, right? Don't forget to integrate adding warm spices like ginger, cinnamon, clove. This warm uh, uh, ingredient help promote blood circulation and lower the inflammatory. This time of year, we tend our circulatory system is not moving as flawless as it would summertime.
Mm-hmm.
So warm spices definitely will help activate the circulation there. Instead of drinking cold water, practice drinking room temperature water or warm water. Remember, warm water will help promote the digestive function. And we'll look at it prevent vasoconstriction with a vagus nerve integrated. Next, we usually look at how we look at the when we do all those things. Mood and stress need to be balanced. Basically, yin and yang need to be balanced. If your mood is not controlled, remember we tend to have fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fear will consume us, will affect the kidney energy and the bladder also. So sometimes you need to take five when you under a lot of stress. Maybe sitting down, short breathing break. Take about five slow breaths just to shut down the nervous system and also to settle the shen. So maintain connection, chat with friends. Yeah, don't chat with GPT. You can do so. It's if you don't have friends, they do have good conversation.
They really
Oh,
do.
yes. So you can choose whomever you want to chat with. But chat with friend if you have. That's definitely boost your morale a lot better because winter we need all this. Uh, we don't want to have sadness reflecting in our moods, you know. So it's much more productive for ourselves.
Right.
And take a few minutes of quiet time in the evening. Come home, just sit down and relax. This to support the restoration of yin energy because it can be easily damaged by also stimulate the stress hormone. So the latter thing is that in the evening we call restore yang, nourish yin. Again, warm feet, providing warm socks, warm food with what? With soaking Epsom salt. So your feet need to be warm before you go to bed. It's almost like you tuck yourself to bed. Ideally, even if you don't soak in the Epsom salt, you can soak just warm water for 5 to 10 minutes, and then go to bed. So this is again supporting the kidney energy and improve circulation. You can go to sleep much easier or fall asleep much easier. Keep in mind, uh, stay away from the screen for at least 1 hour before you go to bed. This you can shut your mind a lot earlier before rampaging. You know, some folks look at the last screen and that's create vivid dream at nighttime. It could have been beautiful picture of beautiful information, but if you happen to stumble, just dramatic type of story that will linger into your sleep. So limit screen time at least 1 hour before bed. So also keeping in mind regular bedtime. Trying to go to bed as early, somewhere around 10 o'clock. Let's say if you're a late sleeper, don't go beyond 11 o'clock. Stay somewhere around 10 or 11. So this way, uh, it we call this support the circadian rhythm, right? If you fall off that because the winter, it's so it start off early. It seems like you sleep late, but that's how we want it to sleep late. So this we call restoration of kidney energy. If you sleep better, uh, the circadian rhythm are being connected correctly. That's what we want. So that's your routine, but you look at the at home environments also. So keep your home a little bit warm. This time of year, tend a lot of folks love to sleep, cold, opening windows and all that. That is very dangerous for we call a lot of people. I would see the condition such as Bell's palsy. Uh, in Western, we call it viral infection to the channel, but technically, cold invading the channel, causing prolapse of the face or stiffness of the neck, affecting along that zone. So keep home warm, but not too dry. So also use humidifier to harmonize in case you have like a dry heat that flow like air, blow air type of heat. You need humidifier to harmonize that.
It's bad.
And also do a brief fresh air exchange, like 3 to 5 minute daily, uh, in and out. Renew air plus chi circulation. It's always good to do some fresh air, but
Oh yeah.
not too long. And so that being said, For weekly immune system, we look at how uh, we'll look at keep ginger, maybe boil the ginger in a pot, right? Every day, you know that you warm it up, you have a cup, or like I said, huang chi. It's a good tea to drink to start off.
Can you mix them?
You don't have no. We usually don't mix. If you have astragalus, you just boil astragalus and just make a just a simple tea. Just make a pot and then just drink once a week or daily if you want to, because that will keep you warm. But keep in mind, if ginger, you usually ginger can give you constipation also because it's overwarming, right? So recommend at least once or twice a week for ginger. And some people do honey, lemon, and ginger tea every day, first thing in the morning. That's this definitely keep your gut health in a better state and keep your body warm and promote the blood circulation. We call this supporting chi and balanced immunity. Make sure check vitamin D or take supplement if advised by the doctor.
Mm.
Uh, warm, what do you call sun ray, 5 to 10 minutes. Don't forget. Use warm compress on the lower back. It's very good. That will strengthening the kidney yang energy to prevent cold, sore back, vital energy of the kidney itself. So overall, eat warm, move gently, stay warm, sleep early, hydrate with warm drink, support immunity with simple herbs and nutrient, and maintain calmness and steady routine. This is a balance your winter to maximize the health of your bodies, mind, body, and digestive system. Total package.
Yeah.
So, in summary, that's what I have. Any other question?
So I'm actually going to turn it over to the chat.
Okay.
So I like that you ended off on digestive system because that leads us into this question so perfectly. I always have a lot of stomach issues in January every year. I don't know why this happens and how to stop it. Any suggestions?
So remember, I just said that eat warm food, right? Soup, stew, uh, warm ginger tea, warm astragalus tea. That is the benefit of healthy spleen energy, right? So if you switch up to that time, you will see what depend on trying to avoid all those cold stuff. It will be better, a lot
Mhm.
better. So try it. Try to
Yeah.
practice that way.
And I think I remember a couple of previous episodes that I've done with you with doing acupuncture to help with digestion. Is that something that we
Of
compare?
course, that's a good way. If you do all those things, it doesn't help. Here we are at Healing Your Way. We have multiple modality, including acupuncture, herbal prescription, or even Nate, even um, just food diet itself. We can help you, direct you however you want. So basically, yes, acupuncture will be a plus, a super plus for that. That's called health maintenance. Some folks like, oh, I feel so good. I don't need any uh, energy to balance. Actually, acupuncture will be the best maintenance for health balance.
Mhm. That's
So
like saying I have no cavities. I don't need to brush my teeth.
yeah, but that's the problem. So when you think that way, then people think that way, and then there's a lot of stuff will happen.
Mhm.
When it happens so quick. It's almost like when you give opportunity your teeth to have cavity, right? You see a chain of connection. Continue one lead to the other. Who will be benefit? The dentist. That's for sure.
Money in the pocket.
Yeah.
I'm playing eeny, meeny, miny, mo because I like both of these questions. How do I avoid catching the flu?
So remember, I was saying uh, regulating those immune system by uh, eating warm, move gently. Don't wintertime. Just think of it like uh, a bear. Bear go into hibernation. Why? Because they want to conserve its energy. So uh, the next time they come out, it or his or her kidney energy can be strong, so prevent young prolapse. So best way is eat warm, move gently, stay warm, sleep early, hydrate with warm drink, support immunity with simple herbs or nutrients.
Mhm.
These are the things. I can help you also going through maintenance calmness and steady routine. Oh, come to me. I can help you.
Call us.
Yes.
Um, I like that too, that you keep referencing the bears going into hibernation because my mama's nickname for me is Bear. So really, it's just a sign that I will be going into hibernation this winter.
That's
Um,
awesome.
what can I do for seasonal affective disorder? Winter gets me down.
So we call that practice. To get that treatment, remember practice sun exposed to sun, 5 to 10 minutes, right? Vitamin D would be a plus for that. Uh, or like I said, all the summary that I just go through definitely will be beneficial. But no matter what, if you lost or whatever, I'm here to help direction on those area
Mm,
by doing what ginger broth once a week or twice a week. That support your vital energy, right? And then that's building your immune system to stay up par. And definitely, seasonal affected syndrome can be treated by doing what? Meditation. Take time for yourself. Don't rush. Practice qigong, tai chi. I would do more qigong than tai chi, and qigong's really steady, not as aggressive. But some folks do. Once you know your qigong already, definitely tai chi, the young style. You don't have the tai chi chuan style is a little bit too long. So yes, like I said, check vitamin D. See.
vitamin D. Any supplement brands that you recommend, or just
No, I whatever you like. I mean, more
mm,
like a what. There's no preference.
mm,
So looking for the type of vitamin that for your body to absorb a lot easier.
yeah,
So there's a lot of vitamin that check for third party study to prevent heavy metal contamination and all
mm,
those kind of stuff. Uh, some people say organic, but sometimes depend on where the organic system, organic product that they grow can contain all those kind of heavy metal. That's why there's always looking for third party study to find out whether they test for heavy metal any that can harm our body.
yeah.
So there's a lot of studies that you can check,
Mm.
on that part. So
I feel like picking them out is always the hardest part for me. So
yes,
you walk into the aisle and there's like 30 different kinds of vitamin D and they all have
yeah.
a different number after it. And then you
Do a
have
little
like,
bit study, a little study, check online, check on
oh,
even if you buy from Amazon, you check for take that information and ask question, chat GPT, whatever, uh, to see or simplify what WebMD, whatever,
mm,
to find out is this a good source of a product that I can take. So it's always, we have this cell phone in our pocket. We can literally just ask that
Yeah,
question. Yeah,
a little
it's
Google.
informative, so it's good. Now nobody can lie to us and say, "Oh, take my product."
Hmm.
Yeah, we can always search the
Yeah,
best
with all
part.
the fake reviews nowadays.
Yeah.
Um, Ooh, how can we prevent muscle or joint stiffness from cold weather? And I want to take it a step further too, because whenever it gets cold, my knees hurt. So stiffness and pain.
Stiffness and pain. Remember, 10 to 20-minute daily of walking, stretching, qigong, or tai chi. That will support the circulation, muscle, joint, and smooth chi flow. That's simple. Uh, Again, warm herb that benefit our circulatory system.
Hmm.
So,
Someone says they tend to get headaches when it's very cold. Besides layering up, is there anything that they can do?
so headache, we call this is invading the. A lot of people have affected by the trigeminal nerve, trigeminal neuralgia, seem to be affected the headache more frequent. Then this is called cold invading the uh, uh, the nerve itself, and that people can have severe headache, but also sometimes people complain of toothache.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, definitely wander up, warm up. So usually when cold affecting, the worst part is when you are in the direct wind, cold, right? If you allow wind to blow at you repeatedly for a prolonged period, that's when it really gonna affect it. Remember, warm food warm your gut system. Your gut system can be affected if your gut system invaded by cold. The symptom can be headache also.
Mm-hmm.
So warm food, warm drinks. If you go out there, maybe keep a ginger tea with you. Just watching your kid, grandkid, playing whatever sport outside. People tend to have that. It will affect our upper respiratory system, especially we call wind invading the lung meridian. That will affect that in coughing, sneezing, all those kind of stuff. It's easy to be invaded. So
Mm-hmm. Means
bundle
grounds,
up,
yeah.
cover ear, scarf around the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Gloves,
gloves.
fuzzy socks.
Yep,
Love a fuzzy sock. It's the best time.
it's the best one. Yep.
It's the best. Um, I don't know, especially like if you know that you're going to be outside, it might be good to have one of those insulated cups or like a thermos so that
Mm.
when your drink stays warm.
Yeah.
Stock up on supplies, get
Yes.
yourself a new Yeti.
That's the best way to protect our body to prevent that. Once it start having issues, another thing, a lot of people misunderstand it when they go out and exercise, right? They do aggressive running, but they have very layer, very thin layer, but should have a proper under thermal to regulate that. And always avoid heavy sweating outdoor. Heavy sweating, you disperse that, you inviting uh, the young energy to be lost, right?
Mm,
And so don't go out there and break into a sweat. Your young energy gonna be damaged, and of course, during that time, reduce cold exposure.
yeah. I know this is the time of year for me. So I wake up and the sun's down,
Yeah.
and then I come home from work and the sun's down, and I find myself as I'm walking to my car almost falling asleep on the
Mm.
walk to my car. How are we keeping our energy up?
So that's what I'm saying is that trying to finish your work a little bit earlier to be home. The thing is, that's when you overwork or mentally overexhausted. When you walk to your car, that means you don't have enough energies already. That's the time when maybe you don't eat in time. That's the time. Uh, that's past the level of your exhaustion already. By the time you made it home, you're probably gonna crash, just right to bed. So eat in time. Uh, yeah, just practice early on. Follow the circadian rule. Is that um, to prevent that kind of exhaustion?
Mhm. And then when we were talking about preparing for fall,
Yeah,
you mentioned pears are
yeah.
like a really good snack, really good. I think you said tea, I might be wrong. Are there any really good snacks for winter?
It's pretty much almost similar. What we cashew, uh, sesame seed, sesame's oil. Uh, these are the food, and also warm food, right? Uh, prefer fish and meat more because these are warm. I would focus on in term of snacks, food like lamb.
Mm,
Lamb keep our body warm. Also, yeah, not much different.
okay.
Pear is more like a transition to a prevent inflammatory of the upper respiratory system. That means moistening the lung, right? The lung will be affected throughout. First line of immune system we have to strengthen is the lung, right? If the lung almost like outside, we breathe in air, so cold air going through the lung first, and that's how if you don't carefully strengthening that system, it will be easily affected.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on heated blankets?
Okay, heated blanket. I would suggest there's rule number one is that don't overuse it. You can take heated blanket to your sport game, whatever, to keep you warm because you're gonna be moving around with it anyway. But to sleep with heated blanket is a mistake. Imagine if you use that heated blanket every day, right?
Mhm.
And suddenly you travel, you don't have your heated blanket. What will happen? Your bodies will be looking for it. You cannot fall asleep. Heated blanket. Imagine you just cook a steak on a grill. This is a good example. I did this before too. So your bodies need to produce a balance of circulation by introduce like warm food, ginger tea, huang tea, all this thing to keep our body warm, right? But when you use heated blanket, what happened? Your fat start to burn. It just like a steak on a grill. You cook it prolonged, right? It's gonna be like rubber, right? Same concept. That you reduce uh, the body from promote the circulation itself,
Mhm.
warm the body itself. So yes, short period, it's fine. Maybe an hour or two. Almost like people use what do you call the warm, warm blanket. Not blanket. The what do you use for warming up an hour or two? Use like that. Don't overuse it.
Mhm.
So once, which usually if you have uh, a bed warmer, schedule it to like an hour or two. That's it. Let it. You can take warm bottled water with you to put it below your feet when you sleep,
Mhm.
or use water bottle put on around your back to keep it warm while you're going to sleep. But because by what? By few hours that will dissipate, now become cold. Your body, you just jumpstart your body so it doesn't get cold. That's
Mhm.
it. So definitely no, no, not prolonged heated
Mhm.
blanket. You're gonna be sorry afterward.
I like when I take Siren outside, my dog outside in the winter. especially if it's snowy. I'll come inside right after and I'll take my jacket off and I'll lay under my heated blanket. I
That's
get the
fine.
tingles.
You get the
Like
warmness.
you can feel like the warmth entering your body. It's the best feeling in the whole wide world.
Yes, you
But I
can do
sleep
that.
hot, so
Not a problem.
um, I relate too much to this one. There's a lot of holidays coming up. I always end up overeating and I feel sick for a few days after. Is there a digestive thing that can help me?
So here, what is the problem? Winter time, we tend to want to eat more. We are cravings more like carb, like these are heavy duty. Our body cannot digest so much.
Hmm.
So prevent overindulging on food, right? Eat to live, not live to eat. That's the best way. Winter time, it's you need to be slowed down. It if you overdo it, definitely will affect the spleen energy and the digestive organ itself, spleen, stomach itself. So try not to over carbs, indulgent, or yeah, just don't eat too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like to get a smaller plate.
yeah.
Like instead of having like a big plate that I
Yes,
load full, I'll
but
just
we
take
can
the smaller
also
one.
get a big plate. I call this divide them into three. So you eat two portion, keep the third one.
Hmm.
So if you think that the food is too much, sometimes you look at the food and you're so hungry, but you make so much food. Now you feel sorry to get rid of the food. You don't have to think like that. Think about I have enough food. I'm gonna be okay. Just practice uh, elimination of portion, right?
Hmm.
So once we consume, winter time, we need a lot of circulation, a lot of movement. But winter time, you're supposed to be slow down, take a step back. So if you eat too much, it's gonna go. It's gonna store as fat, right? And that's another story to worry. A bear, they go out and eat food, but they go and hibernate. You know what they do? They just consume that fat. By the spring, they back to normal or they become much more skinnier. We
Hmm.
don't do that. We're just gonna add more. Every
Just
cheek,
want to keep layering
you'll
on.
see every cheek getting puff up.
We're all just doing our best Santa Claus impersonation. No big deal. No biggie. Um, I get really dry, itchy skin all winter long, even though I drink a good amount of water. Do you have a recommendation?
Yes, the best way for this we call it dryness because now you it's dependent to where the environment at home. Like I said, keep the home warm, but with humidifier just to moisturize our skin. Our lungs also need to be moisturized, right? The best food to uh, keep hydrate is flaxseed. So you can use flaxseed as a lot of people. Oh, I use flaxseed. Yes, flaxseed can be beneficial for your collagen, your gut system, dryness of the skin. But the best way to do flaxseed is just take 2 tablespoons of flaxseed to 2 cups of water. Uh, Bring it to a boil. When it starts boiling, simmer it for 1 hour. After 1 hour, turn the heat off. Uh, Wait for it to become a little bit lukewarm, not too hot, because you're gonna have to strain, get rid of the seed, right? You keep the water. That water is you can store in a refrigerator, but keep in mind it's gonna be like jelly, gooey or very thick. What you do, you take half a cups of that and mix with half a cup of hot water. So mix it well and drink that. Within a few days, you should notice even your skin becomes smoother, become less dry, and your gut system also can be harmonized.
Hmm.
So you be glowing. You come out of hibernation like sunshine, glowing.
Lachlan.
Yes.
And also,
And
if you're
you do
gonna,
this throughout. There's no limitation with this.
mm,
If rashes, itchiness should be almost like disappear when your skin become restored.
yeah. And if you're getting dry and your knee jerk is to reach for the lotion, you also have to be careful because
Yes.
a lot of the lotions aren't actually anything more than a liquid form of perfume. So the
Mm,
Bath and Body Works ain't doing us any favors when it
mhm.
comes to moisturizing our skin. So just take an
Yeah.
extra minute to look at ingredients. I feel like
Yep.
that's very important.
Yeah.
Same
All
with
those
chapstick.
lotions also it plugging the pore of the your skins also.
Hmm.
It's not always a plus.
Yeah.
But keeping in mind the source of the actual is the ingredient just to take from inside, hydrate from inside out,
Hmm.
shows your body balance the cellular level of the skin is better.
Yeah. More long term. Is it good to go and roll in the snow to boost my immune system? I see a lot of people doing it on social media.
Mm. Well, those people that do it for the social media, it's for the follower. There's no such thing as boost immune system. Boost the morale at the moment, excitement, just to experience the cold. Yes, at that moment you can do that quickly and then run back in. So no, that's not boosting. Maybe boosting the mental state for excitement, first snow or second snow.
Hmm.
Well, remember, children can go out there and play for a long time, but you can see the lip turn purple, and when they come back in, they like done,
Yeah.
depleted, looking food, shower, and then they straight to bed.
Yeah.
We as folks mature, it's harder to recover from that. So
Yeah. I mean, especially like kids are outside second they get the snow day notification until probably by the time school would have let out doing snowmen's and igloos.
yes,
There's a reason why mom and dad are inside. There's a
that's
very
very
good
true.
reason why. Now, is there a safe versus an unsafe way for them to warm back up when they get in?
So a lot of people say that get in a hot like a warm shower. Usually, when your body is already going through freezing, right? It tighten. Um, First thing, it just bundle up first,
Mm.
bundle up, and until the body temperature come back on. And folks who adult don't think about alcohol will help you warm yourself up outside. And actually, that's a fault. Your When you drink alcohol, it causes vaso dilation. We saw blood vessel can be frozen much easier because your mental state, because your alcohol warm you up. You think that uh, that's safe, right? But actually, no. Your circulatory system can be frozen much easier. So just keep in mind, alcohol does not replace the warmness of the body and go out there with a thin sheet.
Yeah, maybe let's opt for the tea.
Yes,
Safety first.
tea, what in a mug, take it with you,
Yeah,
keep yourself warm. Yes,
maybe a heavier blanket, preferably a jacket, and
yes.
some gloves might be cool. I
Hmm.
think. Um,
But this winters might be we might be experiencing more snows than regular the past few years, right?
don't
In
say that.
the Pennsylvania area,
Don't say
but
that.
we don't know yet. But that's what people say. I'm not the meteorologist, but I'm
My
taking it
brother's been
from
saying
people.
that too. It's something about the farmer's almanac saying
Yeah.
it's going to be one of the most severe winters in a while. I just don't want to shovel, really. Um, Speaking of shoveling, waterproof gloves over the fabric ones are probably a really good thing. to have
Yes.
on your supply shelf.
Waterproof is better.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. Or you can put the uh, simple glove, the normal nitrile glove, and then put if you don't have the waterproof, so that
Mm-hmm.
contain inside,
That's smart.
and then put the other glove on top. If it get wet, so that way it does not penetrate your skin, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
that's
I
now you
knew
get
you
it.
were a genius. I knew it. Let's see. So we talked about coats. Oh God, I had a question for you and it lost my mind.
Anyone on the chat asking questions
Mm, I think I covered them all.
for them? So
Yeah. Oh crud. Oh, we talk about tea a lot. What about coffee? Coffee in the winter, good or bad idea?
so coffee never that's your habit of drinking, right? Coffee is induce laxative, and also coffee create vasoconstriction. And hey, you can coffee spike with cinnamon. That should
Mm,
be fine. So, but that is we keep in mind that the gut system is not as good. Coffee maybe in the winter can cause a lot of digestive disorder also.
mm,
So keep that in mind. But I would say if you do coffee, just spike with a cinnamon powder, peppermint, whatever, just to keep yourself warm. It's a thing now. A lot of people go for
yeah,
that.
it's
Spice
the
with the what it
peppermint
calls.
mocha.
Yeah, the spice that energize the digestive system.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But it sounds like maybe a peppermint tea might be better.
Yes, perfect.
Mm,
I like that. Yeah.
yeah. What about um, like if you get stuffy, is the peppermint tea good for that, or should you look more towards like the ginger and?
Standard to not only promote the blood circulation is that only highly recommended astragalus uh, tea or ginger tea. It's more like
Mm,
not only benefit. It's a superfood. It's not only benefit for your warming the body itself. It's also keep the gut system balanced.
mm.
Not too cold, not too warm.
Where do
So
you find the astragalus?
you actually can order online. You can go to uh like Active Herbs, um, Kambu. It's a Chinese herbal individual herb. Huang Qi restore the upper part of the body. So that's definitely. Or you can go Chinatown or somewhere that they sell the herbal prescription like raw herb.
Mm,
Oh, go to One Institute. They have raw herbs there as well.
do they?
Yes. So it's a school. They teach us all those uh, to the student that
Oh,
take the herbal prescription.
mm.
Their study. So they have herb. They have a raw herb and they have patent herbs. So
Are those the ones that you have behind you? The
those are the patent. It's already in a pellet format.
mm,
Raw herb also come in powders like that. But usually when you astragalus, you it come into a like a piece. It's raw, but it's dry. It dehydrated
mm.
material. So of course you never get fresh raw unless you go to the place where they grow them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, you can order many things from online,
I
Amazon,
love Amazon. Oh,
but
but
just be careful that where the products coming from. I
yeah.
always, if you want some herb, go to the natural herbal uh, distributor like goacupuncture.com,
Mm,
uh, Lhasa, or active herbs. Those are the simple group. Or Campbell. There are so many, but just be mindful
Yeah. Make wise decisions with
where,
your money.
yes, where you
That's the
buying it
fools.
from, and make sure that it being tested for heavy metal and all those kind of things. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Did it.
so
Winter's scary, but we got
to
you.
sum up the summary, right? I would
Yeah.
say like this again. Repeat my line: eat warm, move gently, stay warm, sleep early,
Mm-hmm.
hydrate with warm drink, support immunity with simple herbs and nutrients, and maintain calmness and steady routines for the winters. So by doing that, I think you are set. If you don't find good result, come to see us at Healing Your Way.
At all of the locations.
All the locations, yes. That will be in Newtown, Doylestown, and coming soon in the Levittown. So that will be uh, informed in the near future, hopefully in a month or so.
Big things coming.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Dr. Danny. I always love having you on.
Thank you so much. My
As
pleasure.
always, thank you for watching What's Up Wednesday with the professionals of the Roundtable. I'm struggling to talk today. Always brought to you by Healing Your Way, who you can find on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, TikTok, Instagram, all the places. And if you like the podcast, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and leave us a comment. We love you all so much, and we will see you next week.
Thank
Goodbye,
you so much. Have a
people.
great night. We'll meet again next time.
Yes, we will.